It's time for Dwarf Fortress. What do you guys think? All right, let's get the jazz opening here. Let me get. Yeah, my bitrate has been unstable 2 streams in a row. I could not. I don't know why. I think I really need to change my encoding speed. Or something like that. Or maybe I have too much. Like, I need to delete some old recordings that I'm not going to put on the VOD channel. I don't know. Jazz Noir. Okay, this is the one we listened to that one time that said exquisite midnight jazz. At least this one doesn't say like doomer jazz in it. Can you imagine being like a famous jazz musician and you write like a beautiful, like almost fully improvised trumpet solo? It's like slow, dark, kind of a nice kind of number, you know? And then some like 13 to 15-year-old, like 50, 60 years later, puts the song on a fucking playlist called Doomer Jazz, black-pilled Doomer Jazz. Oh, it just makes my head hurt thinking about it. At least this one doesn't say Doomer Jazz, it just says Noir Jazz. Ooh, God, imagine writing this. You know, and since some 15-year-old is like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to this while thinking about how much of a centrist I am. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to this while thinking about how little I engage in politics, and then also simultaneously post on the 4chan poll board. I don't know, man. Losers have a tendency to adopt cool things and ruin it for everyone else. Not really, actually. Jazz is still cool, and I'm honestly talking about a very niche interaction on the internet that maybe only me and a handful of others have had the displeasure of seeing. So maybe not. Doomers are so annoying. Yeah, they really are. It's just so pathetic. Can I be honest with you guys? Hey, can I level with you guys? A little heart to heart while this beautiful jazz is playing. If you subscribe to nihilism and your end at the end of the day with nihilism, which those who don't know it, the premise of nihilism is basically believing nothing matters. That's the starting sentence of nihilism. If you subscribe to nihilism and your end, you come to the conclusion that nothing matters, and so you're not going to do anything with your life, you've completely fucking missed the point. You've missed the point. You've missed the point. You've lost the plot. That's not what nihilism's about. Nihilism is about accepting that there is no meaning, so therefore you have to carve your own destiny and make what you can of the world around you, because it's not going to do it for you. That's the point. It's all about finding joy yourself, hunting it down yourself and becoming happy and making sense of a world that makes no sense. That's the fucking point. That's why Nietzsche did the whole fucking book. All right? So, get some help. If your philosophical credo is nothing matters, so I'm going to do nothing, get some help. You need help. You need a support group. And maybe have second thoughts when you decide to make a 6-hour playlist labeled Black Pill Doomer Jazz with a picture of Ryan Gosling from Blade Runner on it. Anyways, cheers. Fuck yeah. Fucking cheers. Fuck yeah. Dwarf Fortress, baby. We're gonna play some Dwarf Fortress. If you're new to the chat and you are familiar with Dwarf Fortress, or maybe even if you're not, Dwarf Fortress is a sim game in which you create a little fortress for dwarves. Holy shit, it's fucking poggle. If you're not a dwarf yet in my fortress, which you can be, make sure to put a 1 in the chat if you'd like to become a dwarf. We don't have many slots right now. We've got 3 slots left. Ooh, the ice cold, smooth Michelob Ultra, baby. Stop. Ow. Okay. All right. Ow. Okay. All right. Okay. No, this is cool for me, and I feel good. This is actually what I wanted. I should make a spell that, like, I need to make a heat spell. I have ice spell. I have poison, but we need to make, like, a fire one. The thing is, though, I think what I'd want to do for the fire spell is scream really loud, but I don't think my mic would like it. What the hell is that? A naked... Is that a full-grown naked... What is that? Oh, it's a baby. It's a full-grown man. Dwarves are born full body. Ouch. Full body, as you can see here. New baby. Izum Bronze Lash. Maba! Maba! This guy knows what's the fuck is up. Maba! Overconfident, good spatial sense, emotionally distant, good focus, disdains cooperation, and they're merciful. Merciful baby. Kojima spell where your face gets replaced by a PNG of him. See, the spells are only like video files. I thought about doing ones that replace stuff on my webcam, but I think I'd have to make a... what I'm going to have to do to figure that out, I think I'm going to have to make a second alert box and have it linked to my webcam. One that, like, does separate alerts, which I think is possible. I think I may be able to, like, have two separate alert instances. One that will play stuff only for my webcam. Wait, did you say yes to tea? I didn't even see that. Yes. I'd love some tea. Something warm would be great. Let me change the game over to Dwarf Fortress. Hold up. I'm not going to change the title because it's still relevant. We're going to make the Dwarven parking lot tonight. Beautiful. Magnificent. So yeah, anyways, if you're not familiar with Dwarf Fortress, it's a simulator game where you build a fortress full of dwarves. And all you do is really you set up plans and you you're kind of like the architect, but it's ultimately up to the dwarves to actually decide to carry out your bidding or not. Most of the time they will because it's in their best interest. Otherwise they'll starve to death and die. Our current kind of situation right now is we're on a deserted island that we have named Beerheaven, the beach of ale. It's a beautiful volcano resort that we plan to inevitably cover the entire top of the volcano in beautiful crystalline glass with the world's largest bar and entertainment facility, where creatures from all across the land, goblins and zombies alike, can come and enjoy a cool, refreshing ale while their toes are heated by the naturally hot lava of our beautiful island. Last time we played, we've established ourselves pretty good at this point, but last time we played, we spent most of our time building the Dwarven Shower, which I will unpause to show you. What that does is it drops mist everywhere in this kind of tile area right here, as you can see. Let me zoom in a bit. And see from here, the way it works is a pump system that's rotating basically a block of water infinitely, being powered by a perpetual motion machine above it. You don't need to know the specifics. All you need to know is that whenever a dwarf goes underneath here, they feel happy and full of joy. They love getting misted. Who doesn't like a nice mist? Like, look, relieved after being near a waterfall. They love it. The chat kind of covers it a bit, but you can see kind of their moods up here. On the far left, it's 5. This number 5 means 5 people are max happiness. And we only have 2 people who are kind of like grumpy Gus's. Hold on, let me move my webcam up. It's not like you guys really need to see that bar, but it's nice not to cover the UI. So I think tonight we're going to create what I like to call the Dwarven parking lot. And what I'm thinking that's going to be is these right here, these mine carts next to these blocked storages, is called a Dwarven vending machine. And the way that works is basically you set up a mine cart here. They grab items from a kind of an auxiliary storage spot like here, and they dump it into the mine cart, which then stacks it infinitely onto the storage spot. As you can see right here, I'm using it to store a bunch of blocks on top of each other in kind of a precarious stack. It's a big space saver, basically. So I'm thinking of creating a giant open square, similar to kind of how we have our bedrooms laid out, but filled to the brim with Dwarven vending machines, kind of like, and I'm gonna paint the ground kind of like a car lot, and put the vending machines there. So it's gonna be a storage unit, but it's gonna look like a bunch of parked cars in a parking lot. Hence the name Dwarven Parking Lot. My friend got killed. Oh yes, waterfall. I love it. Give me my summer breeze. Oh dang, my wife and child died in the war. But nothing beats a cool, refreshing mist. Before we build the parking lot, let's do a quick update on everybody. Everybody's doing great. Everyone's actually pretty happy. The only people who aren't happy is Arvid the Music Jr., which I believe they're not happy because they're constantly in meetings. Looks like they're storing an item in a vehicle right now. Looks like they're about to go drunk driving. Everyone else is actually kind of content. Newt Sausage isn't doing so good, but they just haven't. Newt Sausage hasn't. Chase hasn't walked under the waterfall yet. That's why he's not doing so good. Blind IRL, he's not doing so good either, but that's because I've accidentally made him train endlessly without breaks. So he kind of misses his family because he's been in this kind of dark, grimy room, swinging like shadow boxing for, I think, literally 2 in-game years. Like, what year is it? Oh, it's year 51. It's actually been like a long time. About 2 years, 3 years. So I think before we do any parking lot stuff, I'm going to build a trough here that is filled with water. The way it's going to work is you just fill it with kind of like half full of water, about knee deep. So when the dwarves walk through it, they get cleaned. Because the waterfall, surprisingly enough, doesn't clean them. It just makes them feel good. They need to be submerged fully in water to get cleaned. But the reason why we wanted to set up the waterfall first is because if there's no mist here or agitation, the water won't get clean. So it'll eventually develop like basically just a bunch of viruses and diseases. So we didn't want to do that. But building the trough is a much easier endeavor. All they do is they just dig a little trough here. Right there, and then we just designate this as a pit, as a, not a water source, as a pond, and they'll start dumping water there. I do have to carefully watch it because if it gets too high, they will not be able to cross it. So we have to kind of watch that for a bit. Oh, it just disabled. It just like immediately dried. There we go. Just have them, it's got to slowly fill up with water here. You gotta be patient though. I think we're all good on food and drink, so I don't have to really worry about anything else right now. Yeah, no one's here. Nope. Just gotta watch the water flow for a little. They're gonna fill this up pretty fast, so I gotta be careful. Because again, if it's too high, they won't go through it. Once it says 3 out of 7, we can stop. Couple more buckets should do. Right, there we go. And then we just get rid of the designation. And voila, our dwarven trough. So every time they go through it, they will clean themselves. I'm pretty sure, at least. Oh, thank you. I got it. Thank you. Delicious warm tea. Yum, yum. Ooh, still quite hot. Gotta let that cool down. Cool. So now the dwarven bath is done. Dwarves don't really like baths, so this is the closest we're ever going to get to that. That was way easy. Now we got to think about where do we want the dwarven parking lot to be. We kind of want it sort of central because we want it to be by all the storage or by the workshops. But see, there needs to be an auxiliary storage in which they pull from in order to do this. So maybe we keep this. We keep all the storage we have here. Maybe we just carve up this way. We make the dwarven parking lot, or maybe down here. I think down here might be better. It's a little far. No, let's do up here. Let's do up here. So we'll kind of have it go in here like such. And then we'll have this be the entryway. Why don't we make it big? What's stopping us from making it big? We have so much space. Look at all this real estate we have here. Nothing is better than a big, gigantic parking lot. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Maybe just a little bit smaller. No, wait, let me think here. Because we want a lot of vending machines. How many vending machines is that? That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot. That's a lot of vending machines. We could fit even more in the center, too. Maybe we... I think there's a bit muddy. Drawcho, what are you talking about? Are you talking about the pile of mud at the bottom? I don't think we have to worry about that. It's when it's like becomes like still water. So right now it says water 3 out of 7. Once it becomes still water, it's when it becomes a problem. I don't think the mud's gonna make them dirty, because what it does is it's gonna get considered covered when it's 3 out of 7 water. They get covered in water, and that usually washes off any blood or anything like that. We don't have to worry about it too much right now because there's no real like mayhem happening. Has quite the big parking lot. Maybe I am actually a little worried that's a bit too big. Maybe we just make it thinner. Let's make it thinner. Keep it long. There we go. Beautiful. That's good enough. Have them mine that out. I think I'm going to have another pickaxe being made here. Because we need more miners. Which, how many do we have? We have 4 people mining right now. I'm going to let the metal crafter mine. I don't think we have enough pickaxes for him. Content being near a waterfall. Look at this. Look at 6 people. Everyone's getting so happy because they're near this waterfall. This is such a boon to our establishment. It's wonderful. All right, they're gonna fill that up. Let's see, what else can we achieve here? We got to start cleaning some walls out. Let's start a bunch of andesite blocks. Let's start carving some other blocks as well. We need different colors. So let's see what kind of rocks we're dealing with here. It's mostly andesite, some schist, some gneiss. I think we'll do gneiss for the ground because that'd be like yellow for like road. No, we'll do that. Oh, this is what we'll do. Perfect. We'll use some stibnite for like a disabled parking spots, and andesite for the white lines. Andesite's probably going to be more for the pavement. We don't really have any white stone right now. I guess we could do diorite. We have a little bit of diorite. We'll make some diorite blocks. Make rock blocks. Make it out of diorite. Make like make like 15 diorite blocks there. Beautiful. Okay. Actually, I'm going to make that a global work order. I got to make a global work order for that one. Blocks. Diorite. We'll do 15 all shops for that one. 15 of them. And then we'll go to, we'll make another work order to make gneiss rocks for the road lines. This is going to be the only part of the fortress that has like a paved road in it, which I think will be very, very funny. So, hence why I'm doing it. Perfect. That's why I made it 3x3, you see. And we're just gonna start building the floor now. So starting here, do andesite. We're gonna be the first dwarf fortress ever to have a parking lot. This is what's gonna make us Mountain Home. For those who don't know, Mountain Home is like the capital of all dwarves, and you can earn that title if you get a swag enough fortress. You also have to meet a bunch of criteria, but that criteria is pretty easy to beat. It's basically just have a successful fort. Like the longer your fort is alive, the higher chance of it becoming the Mountain Home. There we go. Beautiful. So I'm just laying the basics for the road while they're mining it. While they're doing that, I think we gotta beautify some places. What is this? Oh, it's leaves. Is it autumn already? Jeez Louise. Is it really? Oh, it's early winter already. Wow, we're almost in our 3rd year. Oh, we haven't been harvesting. Oh, we have been. Never mind, we're good. Plenty of wine. Lychee wine. Beautiful. Farm's doing great. Fantastic. What else can we do here? We do need to start putting more floors in where the dwarves are. I'm going to mine out these walls. I could smooth it to make like I've done the bedrooms, but I want to have it be a consistent color here. You know, our stone crafters are all mining right now. Can we just have any stone cutters? Everybody can stone cut, so, you know, whenever you're ready, dwarves, whenever you're ready to start making blocks, I'm ready when you are. Take your time, though. All right, they're just about done mining that. Then we're going to start mining all this. While they mine that, I'm going to build some andesite walls. Just trying to get kind of cornerstones here, so I know where to continue the walls once they're all done. They're mining fast. Wait, what? I've already lost it. How is this gonna work? How do we do this? Oh shoot. This is a wall right here. This is a wall right here. Obviously, this is also a wall. I guess it doesn't really truly matter what the layout was, as long as it follows the system I had in place. This just doesn't seem right. Something about this doesn't seem right. Something I've already messed up. Symmetry's off. What's off here? Did they did they disassemble the door? Oh, whoops. Did I have them? Oh, right, because the door has to have walls. Oh, right. Okay. We're all good then. I do have it set up right. I got confused because the doors were out of place, but it's actually all good. Like so. Also, at some point, we need to start discussing layout. Like entryways. Like right now, our entryway's kind of abysmal. We may have to permanently cut off this entryway in favor for one that kind of circles. I was thinking of one that kind of circles the perimeter of the volcano. So it like follows the perimeter volcano and then eventually cuts down into here and then like into kind of a foyer up to here. And then this staircase will maybe eventually become defunct. It's kind of also something I'm thinking of doing. We just don't have the dwarves really yet to justify it. But one day we will. One day we will. Okay, they're starting to make the rock blocks. Fantastic. We should have the doors back in storage now. Beautiful. You know what? I am gonna build... Why don't we just smooth... I hate designating smooth. When I designate smooth, nothing gets done. I'm gonna finish the dwarven parking lot before we smooth any walls. I am gonna start working on some copper thrones, though, to fill out the dining room. Furniture, copper. Hold up. Copper throne. Copper throne. We also need to make some temples here at some point. Do like reorders of copper thrones. We have a lot of things we need to do. We need to start planning out temples. We gotta start doing guilds at some point. We don't really have the... It's still a hamlet. We still haven't really got enough wealth to have anything else. Maybe we should make some crafts. Start in maybe we should take some of these tables. Ooh, you know what? Let's embed some gems into these copper tables. Encrust furniture with cut gems. Nah, I'm just gonna let them... Can I specify? I have to tell them which... Okay. It's gonna be a little silly, but we're gonna have to make furniture storage, temporary furniture storage somewhere. We'll hold off on doing that, actually. Right now, we need to worry about finishing. First things first, finishing the dwarven parking lot. It's all about priorities. Priority number 1. Oh! Ow! Oof! How's Junior? Oof! I'm checking on my little buddy. Oh! Ooh, he's doing great. Oh! He's a little sad right now. Oh! I think it's because he has to do work. He has to do child labor. He's no longer in his meetings. Maybe he's sad because his meetings are not going so well. Let's take a look at him. Yeah, he's actually doing better. He's doing better. He's doing better. He's not as disappointed now. The only person who's mad, again, is Blind IRL because I have them training for combat 24/7. He has yet to experience the beauty of the Dwarven Bath. Did I die in a tragic mining accident? Don't worry. I'm actually really good at keeping dwarves alive. Once we start fighting dudes is when we're gonna have a problem. I do need to start making another dwarf fighter. We just haven't been getting any migrants because we have a poor port. So I don't know who's really. I mean, we could wait for the kids to grow up. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, unless one of you in chat wants to like join the army. If one of you wants to like take the plunge and join the army. We don't have enough soldiers yet. Rest in peace, Cheesemaker. It's true. I'll join the army. Well, what are you? What's your skill? You're a doctor. I can't have you join the army. I actually need to make a hospital for you. Wait, what the fuck? I fucked it up. Look at this. It's uneven. That's fine. We'll just build a wall. We're gonna build walls anyways. I'll just do that now. Build wall. No. End of sight. There we go. Now it's even. We're running out of Nice, so we don't have enough for the road to be finished yet, but we'll get there. Beautiful. These walls are built. Now we need to mine out this portion and build some walls. This needs to be a wall. I do need to build a hospital now, which I do not remember what a hospital needs. Let me pull the wiki up. Dwarf Fortress. I typed in the word hospital and then a big 911 prompt appeared on my Google search. No, thank you. I don't need a hospital yet. I need it in my funny little make-believe game, though. Hospital will require thread, cloth, splints, crunches, plaster powder, buckets, and soap. This will be stored in the hospital's containers. You may adjust the desired quantities. Okay. That's not too bad. I think it's only appropriate we make the hospital right next to the trash compactor. I don't know why that feels right for me, but that feels right. What if we made it like a big cross? Hospital has beds, tables, chests, yeah, traction benches, yeah. Yeah, so okay, actually, you know what? We need to build a traction bench. Let's build a couple traction benches. I don't know if we have the mechanisms for it. I'm gonna make a couple mechanisms, then I'm gonna make like 2 traction benches. We already have the tables. We need a couple of beds being built. We need a couple of chests. Is there a rock chest? Am I crazy? Would that be the cabinet or coffer? What's the rock? A coffer? I don't waste my wood on chests. I'll make some coffers. I'll make like 3 coffers. We also need a soap supply. There's no rock chest? Yeah. Well, so there is rock variants of every wooden variant of a thing. They just have different names. So instead of chair, when you make a chair out of wood, it's a chair. When you make it out of stone, it's a throne. The only thing that you can't make is rock beds. Or maybe you can. No. Yeah, there's usually, like with storage, there's usually a rock variant. For instance, there's wooden barrels, or you can make a rock pot, which acts as a barrel. Why aren't they mining? Do they not like it? Do they not like me? Ooh, our farming is going great. We have an excess of food. We need to build a food storage. Where should I put a food storage? First things first, we're going to make a work order for rock pots. I think we're going to make 5. Oh, fuck it. Let's make 10. 10 rock pots. Because we're out of drink storage, and God knows we need more drink storage. This, I do not want mugs here. Am I gonna have to set this to custom so there's no mugs? Like there's mug storage, guys. Mug storage. They're just leaving their mugs there because they're... Oh, the barrels are there. They're just leaving all the mugs there because they don't have storage for it. Fair enough. Understandable. Have a nice day. I guess I'll expand this out a little bit. Build some more floors here. Make this more out of andesite. Well, let's get a little bougie with it. Why don't we make our hospital a big cross so they know that's where healing happened. We may want it like near... No, we don't need it anywhere fancy. Hospital down here. It's a big cross so we know this is where hospital be. See, that's how you know it's a hospital, guys. I think all buildings should be shaped like the concept of that building. Put one in the chat if you agree. Like, car dealership should look like a car. Restaurant should look like a burger. Hospital should look like the big red cross. Or even cooler, a snake wrapped around a thingamabobber, a staff. Am I right? It's like like a one-piece island. It'd be like the island would be... It would be named something just not related, but it would be an island where everything is like obvious. Like, oh, well, this is the restaurant that you see because it looks like a sandwich. Alright, so hospital being built. I just realized I do need to close it off though. You know what? Fuck it. We'll have... No, yeah, that's good. That's a good intro for it. Good. Hospital. It's pretty small, but it can get bigger. Are they not mining these? I love a grocery outlet bargain market that's shaped like a moldy ham or an expired can of Chef Boyardee, perhaps. Look at this with just a little creative kind of placement. You guys see that? Holy shit. It's Poggle. Poggle's excited about Chef Boyardee. A little creative color placement. The parking lot comes together so nice. So very nice. Oh, and we're getting the diorite here soon. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. This is going to look so good. I'm actually so excited that this is coming together the way it is. This is going to be the parking lot, so they're going to be white lines. Watch me get punished for my hubris here. Like, I'm going to be spending all my time making, like, pointless kind of upgrades here while I should be building, like, infrastructure and maybe, like, a standing army so that the goblin horde doesn't annihilate my fortress day one. I could probably also... How am I making ramps? What the hell? I'll make a ramp. Like, I can't just have one guy defending my civilization. That just doesn't sit right with me. But that is currently the situation. Look at this. It's like God intended for us to have the Dwarven parking lot. It gave us all the right color rocks in order to achieve it. And that's magnificent to me. Beautiful. I guess I could have used pewter, which is white-er than diorite, but diorite will work. Diorite will work. Just open Cavern Lair and Monster Slayers will go to you. That's true. We do have the Cavern Lair already. We just don't have any, it's kind of a weird cavern layer, it may not have actually triggered the ability to actually get monster slayers yet. We just don't have means to house them yet. We don't have a bar. We're not gonna have a bar for a long time because the bar is kind of our end goal. We're gonna need a lot of things first. We're gonna need to cut a lot of wood to make ash, to make potash, to be able, or make to make ash to make clear glass. And we're gonna need enough clear glass to cover this entire volcano in clear glass, which is not a small feat. It's quite a hard thing to achieve, actually. We're just getting. We want to make sure the fortress is up and running first before we attempt that. Because really, at the end of the day, an inn or a pub or whatever, a bar isn't really necessary for fortress survival. Like they're gonna drink beer no matter what I tell them to do. So a bar is purely for outside guests, and we don't need to worry about that right now. Yeah, the sauna tavern. Yeah, heated floors. Exactly. Oh, Deerite's blue? It'll work. It's fine. We can always change it once we find like something that actually is a white stone. It just looks white in comparison to the andesite. That's fine. It gets the point across. It gets the point across. That's all that matters. You can tell this is a parking lot, right, chat? Like, this makes sense to you? At the very least, you can tell it's a road. So eventually, over time, with enough exposure, you can put 2 and 2 together. We even have any... Did anyone actually start? Yeah. All of our guys are busy mining and paving right now. They'd rather do this than actually, like, any of their jobs. This is why we need more dwarves. We need more dwarves. This is ridiculous. Whoa! Earthworm and dog are fighting. Son of a fucking bitch. They killed my last stray dog. Son of a... Why was he out? What was he doing there? Why was my stray dog just faffing about? These giant... They've killed my stray dogs. God damn it. Now I don't have any prospects for war dogs. I'm going to get some sort of other creature to be my war pets. Son of a bitch. This is why we need the pen. We need like a closed pen. Otherwise our little fellas are going to get slowly bludgeoned to death by giant worms. I need to make it pause when there's any sort of combat. Is there a setting for that? Because this is starting to get silly. There we go. Announcements. Pause when there's any combat. Can I just do any combat? Hello, fellow dwarves. Hello, Haley. Welcome. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do combat strike. Pause. And there's a strike. Hello, Haley. I hope you're having a good Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. Let's see here. So we got the beds being built. Everything's kind of being functional for the most part. Bunch of quicklime. Yes, the stray dog has been missing for a week. It was brutalized by a giant worm. Nothing new. There's nothing new there. Our dwarven parking lot is coming along fantastically. Beautifully, even. Finally, the miners are starting to... It's because I need to tell them to, like... stop constructing floors. The same guys who mine can't be constructing floors all the time, you know? How are we on andesite blocks? Ooh, we are quite low. and andesite blocks. Let's do the wall here first before we finish the parking lot. The parking lot's more of a vanity project anyways. Oh, we have plenty of andesite blocks. Oh, we're fine. Let's have this guy mine once he finishes mining that wall. What if we did manual decimate drive where we play Gmod and some of us drive cars trying to run you over? That's an idea. That's an idea. I feel like we'd have to download mods to make the vehicle driving more dynamic though. Because as it stands now, Gary's Mod driving is very much just like you can turn on a dime. It's way too easy for the driver to kill someone. Now do this in real life. What if we played Decimate Drive in real life? Oh shit, I accidentally fucking put the wrong block there. God damn it. How embarrassing. Sounds like a Mr. Beast challenge. When is that guy just gonna like do something like 5-finger fillet? Like Russian roulette? Like when is he gonna be like, I've paid these two to play Russian roulette? Like I want him to start killing. I want him to start killing. I'll be the first to say it. I want Mr. Beast to like through some sort of crazy legal loophole, get a bunch of people to commit murder and get away with it. I want there to be a Supreme Court case that includes Jimothy Beast. And I want him to win it. I think that'd be a perfect culmination of kind of the trajectory of of America. Mr. Beast winning a court case where he made people die during one of his challenges would be incredible. Oh, hydration. I think I already drank a little bit of tea, but cheers. Look at this cute little mug. We got this at a thrift shop. Little strawberries on it. Swag. You should buy an island and host a battle royale on it. That's what I'm fucking saying, man. Spice it up a bit. I don't care if he's paying people to stay in a weird room where the water shuts off after a day or something. That's boring. Snooze fest, really. I could care less, you know? Yeah, sign this form that says we're not responsible for what you do. It's foolproof, really. Look at that. The parking lot's almost done, which is so exciting, which means we do need to cut more logs, which I will go do now. Let's build 3 more beds. Let's fill those spaces up. Might as well. Beautiful dwarven homes. It's looking great. I think we can just infinitely go down with these. We can just make a dwarven high-rise, which I think will be awesome and ideal. Is this considered a shoddy bedroom? How do I check the quality of the bedroom? Does anyone know? Because I would like to know how good this bedroom is. We should vote for Mr. Beast. You know that motherfucker has a presidential campaign ready. He has it ready. You know he's talked with his his legal team about the possibility of running for president. I think you have to be 40 years old to run though. So that's why he hasn't run yet. I think he's in his 30s. He's not quite ready yet, but he will be soon. Has he showed you his little beast yet? I wish. Mr. Beast, if you're out there, call me. Alright, I'm gonna deck this out a little bit here. Do some basalt. There, we don't have enough. Andesite it is. May not have enough decorative stuff yet, but we do have a shit ton of just gray stone. You don't have to be 40? Oh, they must have lowered the age then. He's definitely not old enough to run. I don't think anyone can just run for president. I'm pretty sure there's a minimum age. Also, speaking of, we talked about it earlier, Trader Joe's seasonal items. The reason why I went on a little thing is because this is their current seasonal item, Brookie Caramel Candy Cluster. I guess it's a brownie cookie with caramel, sea salt, and chocolate drizzle. It is quite good, quite delicious. The calories are insane, but quite a delicious treat. Here's what it looks like. That sounds too sweet. You know, it probably is. It probably is. I have a weird palate for really sweet candy. I on one hand, I will like absolutely devour like a lava cake. Like I could eat like ice cream filled with like cookie dough and brownie bits and caramel and hot fudge. Like it's nobody's business, but I understand that's like an ultra sweet, like way too sweet kind of combo for people. But at the same time, I can't eat mud pies. Like I can't eat chocolate pudding pies. My brain thinks that's too sweet for some reason. But this shit's like easy street for me. Yum, yum. Eat a gachito? They're insanely sweet. What's a gachito? Am I saying it right, or is it gasito? I'm getting a bunch of pictures of cats, man. Did I spell it wrong? Gonchito. Oh, there's an N there. I didn't see the on. N. My bad. Gonchito. Oh, these. Oh, yeah. I've had these. I cannot tell you what they taste like. It's been forever. But I've had them. The only reason I don't like them, or I remember not liking them, is because I don't like fruit flavors. Oh, it's Gansito. Gotcha. I don't like fruit flavored mixed with chocolate. So the fruit jelly that's in them, I'm not a fan of. Look at that. Our Dwarven parking lot is just beginning. I think we got to build the walls around it. Then we'll be ready to go. You were explaining Mexican for me. Yeah, corn man. Corn man. I don't know. I actually don't have a clever response. Carry on. By all means. Carry on. I don't have any clever thing to say about that. I said your name, hot and ready to say some sort of bit. Completely lost it. Completely lost it in my brain. It's gone. Whatever bit I was going to say, it's all gone now. It's true, Cornman, you did spell it wrong. Melon was just helping me find it via Google. I did find it via context clues, however. It's the old Mexico spelling. Back in old Mexico. These modern Mexico, shit's fucked in modern Mexico. They spell gasito wrong. Bullshit. Can't have shit in modern Mexico these days. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, we're getting some thrones here. Chair. Finally, some copper. Some real fucking food. I think we got to hold off on the whole construction of... Well, actually, I don't know. We may have enough. We may actually have enough. We may have enough stone. We may not. I don't know. We're close, but we're not quite there yet. We just need a little bit more andesite, which we are in the middle of making, because I do have a permanent work order for that. Oh shit, at least I think I do. Hold up. Work orders. Make andesite blocks. What's the catch? When the amount of andesite blocks is less than 100. Perfect. Okay. How's our wood collection going? Has anyone chopped those trees yet, or are we still in the midst of transporting them? I don't even remember where I told them to go. I hope I didn't tell them to go near Limmy. No, there's no way. There's no possible way. How's Blind doing? Blind's still kind of miserable. The only miserable dwarf in our compound at this point. If you look at up here, the first 3 emoticons here. You know what? I'm just going to move chat down. So you guys know what I'm talking about. There. See up there? 6, 4, and 9. All 3 of those are generally happy dwarves. It's because of the waterfall. Excuse me, I forgot to mute there. Sorry. The only dwarf that is not happy is Blind because they have yet to experience the waterfall. But I think once the next season comes around, they will. It's only a matter of time. All right, our hospital is on its way up. Everything's going good here. We're carting all the stones back. I think we just need to wait a bit for them to start like kind of dumping the storage blocks in. There's all these like copper bolts. I need a place to store these. Probably could just make some bins. I'll just make a bin. While we're here, why don't we make some more stuff? We have hematite, so we can start making iron. I don't know how much hematite we got. How much hematite we got? What you got on me? 1. 1 single hematite. Super. I guess we'll smelt some galena as well, which I believe... I don't know what galena makes. I'm pretty sure it's copper or gold, but we'll try. We'll see what happens. We can cancel the DRI work order. That's all good. No more of that. I'm getting messaged. I'm being text messaged. Nothing important. Okay. I want to wait for them to clear this out first before I turn this into the hospital. That will be the hospital proper. We're slowly getting more wood, which is good because we need to start filling out the parking lot with our vending machines. Our almost completed parking lot. I guess what I'll do now is I'll build some track stops. Build the track stops out of... I'll just make them out of andesite so they block it. They blend in. I'm not gonna bother making it out of a different material. Just gonna make them out of regular andesite. I'm fine if it takes them a little bit longer to make it. So this is kind of an extreme overcompensation for what the actual like logistical purpose of this is, which is again like kind of storage, but you rarely need to use, you only really need to use vending machines if you want to have workshops basically have a quick access to a very specific type of item. The funny thing is it's just like I don't think that we're ever going to reach the point where we're going to need this many vending machines, but at least it'll look aesthetically pleasing. And that's really all that matters to us. Oop. Perfect. We're getting there. We'll just have all these stops now, like for now, like empty. Because, you know, really, reality is not every parking spot's gonna be filled. Because that's the beauty about parking lots, really, is the 90% of the space that is just filled with just empty asphalt, because there's never going to be a necessity for that many cars in one location. Much like a real life parking lot, we're just gonna have a lot of empty space being unused. 20 vending machines, all selling Mountain Dew. If I could make some sort of Mountain Dew like equivalent in this game, you bet your ass I would be. I think like different fruit wines have different colors. I may be wrong on that. But I think there may be like, you can get like a melon variety, or maybe like avocado. I don't know. There's got to be a vegetable or a fruit you can make into a wine that's green. We just don't have access to it. It's very, unfortunately, it's very hard to actually find. Shit, I don't know. It's very hard to actually find different varieties of fruit that aren't already in your immediate area, because you can't plant and grow your own fruit trees. Not to my understanding. Mountain Dew stored in Coke Zero cans, vile. That's evil. That's very evil. Parking lot near bedrooms is so relatable. Exactly. This is just an apartment complex, guys. This is a dwarven apartment complex. This is just the parking lot right outside the apartment building. We could like carve into here and make like another meeting area, and that's gonna be the porch. That'd be like the apartment porches. Or the smoking area. The most realistic dwarf fortress you've ever damn near saw. It'd be funny if I made this whole thing a road, wouldn't it? That'd be kind of silly, wouldn't it? It'd be a pain in the ass visually, but like how to set this up, it's just a lot of clicking over and over again. I could just create a line of andesite or a diorite, or gneiss, excuse me, and then kind of carefully delete certain blocks of it. Beautiful parking lots. Guess we should also be making these better. When is he finally free? Is Blind finally free from his prison? Is he is he done training? He did get to go near a waterfall, but I think he's still the most sad dwarf here. Yeah, he is. It's still, I think once late winter's over, he will go back to being happy. Winter's a training year for him. Oh, Galena's silver and lead. Gotcha. Okay, that doesn't really help me much, to be quite honest. What were we gonna build here? I feel like we were gonna put... I feel like we were gonna build a another kind of furnace. What was it? Was it the glass furnace? No, we already have one. We already have a kiln. I think we were just gonna build another furnace, but honestly, we don't need it. Thank you for the Poggle. Thank you, Poggle, for blessing us with your presence. Amen. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna. They're taking a million years moving these rocks out. That is just quite frustrating. I'm going to start putting floor down because they are taking too damn long. Like, we're gonna edge it with gneiss. Yeah, I'm into edging my buildings with beautiful trim. I love edging my walls with beautiful trim. Is my dwarf still alive? Yes. Wait, yes. You're currently slacking off because you have no job right now. Unbelievable, actually. I might conscript you into the army if you keep behaving this way. If you currently have nothing to do, I'm just gonna make you join the army, because then you'll have something to do. I'll guarantee it. Speaking of the army, I do need to make more weapons, more warhammers. She's just like me for real. What, you're about to join the army? Because I'm about to conscript you against your will. Come on, it's just one wall. Just do the one more wall. Come on. All right. Beautiful golden doors there. I wonder what else kind of doors. Maybe we should make some rock doors into the actual, like, wine storage zone. 205 drink. Like, we are pretty set. TwitchCon hype is so mesmerizing. It's a hotly contested emote amongst the Twitch community, so I've been told. There are many out there who despise TwitchCon hype. I couldn't tell you why. Okay, I think it's time to move some of these. I'm gonna move some of these. It's time. It's time to move some of these vending machines. Wood vending machine, dismantle it. Stone vending machine, dismantle it. Bone vending machine, dismantled. Block vending machines. Everything by the storage is gone. Remove this building. Remove them from my site. Dismantle these. How do I get them to dismantle the minecarts? Forgot how to do that. Maybe I have to dismantle the track. I do. Logistically gonna be a pain in the ass, but it'll be totally worth it because it'll be so fucking sick. And we're gonna stagger it too, like a real parking lot. So like you're gonna have one here and here, and then you're gonna have like one here and then one here. Wait, this is all one stockpile. Shit. One stockpile there. This one's gonna be stone vend. Like if you let your eyes blur, it's crazy. It is kind of crazy actually. Kind of like a light pink wave. All right, stone vending machine. This is gonna have nothing but stone. And you cannot take from it. You cannot put a bin there as one. And right next to it, we're gonna put the stone block. Stone block vend. Bars and blocks, other materials. We'll do stone and clay, metal. No, we're keeping clear glass blocks down up there. Okay, and then no taking from that one. No bins. Done there. Then down here, the bone vending machine. Bone vend. Corpses, refuse, bones, shells. Perfect. Can't take, no bins. And up here, what was our last one? Wood. Wood vend. What music is this? This is a 6-hour playlist called Jazz Noir, exquisite midnight jazz, dark jazz music. Immerse yourself in the mesmerizing world of jazz noir that will transport your soul to the dimly lit streets and smoky jazz club. They do not have a list of actual musicians in this list, so I could not tell you who's playing right now. I do now just realize the problem with disassembling all of these. I really hope that actually, let's see, add new route, stone vending machine. We'll make it this one. We'll add this cart to it. It will pull from this, or no, this stone storage, which I realize is very far away now, but what are we gonna do? It's the parking lot, baby. So there's that. Oh, I think I also need to say what kind of items are put into it. What items you put into the cart are going to be stone. Perfect. And then we'll make another route. This will be this one. It will be stone block vending machine. We're gonna add this cart to it. Only stone blocks will be put into there. And this is gonna pull from the general auxiliary. Perfect. Piano sounds like the music for Charlie Brown Peanuts film. I think that's because Charlie Brown employs a lot of smooth piano jazz in its soundtracks. Are you saying it's like specifically the song from it? I wouldn't know personally, but I also wouldn't be surprised. Let's see. This is going to be bone vending machine. This too is going to pull from the temp all stock. Then it's going to pull bones and shells. And then last but not least, wood vending machine. This is just gonna get all wood, baby. All wood, all day, all the time. This is gonna be pulled from here. There we go. I believe that should fix our problem. We just basically successfully moved everything, and look at that. Sounds similar. That's why I asked. To be honest, smooth jazz sounds very similar. Smooth jazz is very much like, it all kind of sounds pretty much the same. I hope any smooth jazz enjoyers aren't too mad at that sentiment there. Okay, are they moving blocks from this? I just realized we need to get rid of this storage. Yeah, this is going to get rid of this storage. We got to get rid of that. The stone vending machine is going to take a million years to clear. I mean, look at all the rocks stacked up here. They're going to be pulling from that pile for a long time, but that's all right. But doesn't this look awesome, guys? Look at that. It looks like a real life parking lot. That's beautiful, isn't it? Golly gee. Hospital's almost done being made. We'll make a couple of doors for that. We'll just make those out of stone, honestly. Make a couple of rock doors. We'll make those out of andesite, because what else do we have? Yes, the stray dog has been found dead. It got wormed. All it needs is a Superstore Walmart. I wish there was a way for us to achieve that. I couldn't tell you what. I don't know what, like, other than just put something that looks like a Superstore there. Unfortunately, we cannot. It's kind of already operating as a Superstore, to be quite honest. There we go. Look, and they're all getting happy, too, because they're all going through the mist. How beautiful is that? The water still hasn't gotten dirty, which is good. It's gonna take them a million years. Look at how many rocks there is. It's so over. That guy is like slowly storing this the rock. They're gonna be doing this for quite some time. Okay. The doors have been made. Put these doors here. Andesite floor of some kind. We have plenty of andesite blocks now. And then this we'll just make into our we'll make into a hospital now. I think we have to make it into meeting area, right? And then we turned it into a hospital. I can't remember. New hospital. There we go. Mechanical house. I don't really like that name, but I don't think we get to choose. Congratulations, the hospital. Congratulations, Chase. You've now been promoted to Chief Medical Officer. Can you believe it? You're now a Chief Medical Officer. Where are you? There you are. Boom. There it is. So what does it need? It needs... So far, you're just going to do everything. I can't make him do everything. Right. Okay, I'll just make him a doctor. We need thread, we need chests, tables. We'll build some beds. Once they put in the floor, we'll fill it up. Once we put in the floor. But we can put the chests in now, actually. We'll put a couple of coffers. Put the coffers, like, right here. I think I'll just put 2. 2 should be enough for now. And traction bench. A little quick save here. Hell yeah. I don't think our fort, I don't know if it's going to attract, it's early spring. I think we should be expecting settlers soon. I really hope we get them. I don't know why we're not getting any. We have bed space. We have a meeting area. Couldn't really tell you why they're not giving us anything else. I'm going to put the traction benches right here. Ooh, copper traction bench. How nice. How fancy of us. Wow, really fancy traction benches. Holy smokes. Although, I don't know how the oxidization of copper is going to really affect the well-being of the patients. Put some beds here. We need some tables as well. We have plenty of those, so we'll put 4. We gotta wait for the floors to be finished. start putting thread in there. Okay, cool. Great. Threads in there, crutches. We need some powder. We need a couple of buckets. Let's make some more buckets while we're here. Make a wooden bucket. A couple more buckets. Let's make some more crutches. Make some splints. Broken bones. Look at our hospital. Looking great. Looking good. Looking tight. Tight and functional. I hope. I hope it gets functional. It may not be. We'll see. Soap, we need to start making tallow, which we need to make a press for. Milled some seeds and nuts into paste. What do we need for a press? We need workshops, farming. What is it? Soap maker's workshop? I am gonna put that here. Oh, damn it, we need a bucket for that? Son of a bitch. That ain't good. Make another bucket then. Yeah, no visitors welcome in the hospital, thanks. No thanks. Wait, who the fuck's who put their socks on the table? Whose socks are these? Oh, they're fucked up socks. They're trash. They're like destroyed, right? Yeah, X means they're destroyed. So someone just threw their threadbare clothing on there. Just toss it, man. You should have the work order to be making socks. Don't be mean to my socks. Well, you were mean to your socks. They're trash. They're like, there might as well be like, you can make like one of those little like cloth wrist guards out of them. The hole's so big in the dang socks. Not my problem. Okay, we have a hospital. When it's spring, is he still, did I not like do his schedule right here? Schedule. View monthly schedule. Current month. Granite. Train. Confused here. This should be fine. Yeah, they're staggered training. So he should be off duty right now. Why is he training? Why are you training? You should be off duty, my guy. You have nothing else you can do? Anyways, I'm gonna make his barracks a lot nicer to be in. I do have to get rid of these though. I'll rebuild them once I've constructed a floor. Ooh, it's already 3 hours. Holy smokes, we may have to call it here, guys. I'm gonna finish up beautifying the barracks here. I'm not gonna bother building walls for it. I'm really just gonna smooth it, even though I hate smoothing floors, but I will. I don't want to have to mine this and rebuild it. I'm just gonna have it be off color. He can live with it. Oh, it's sand though. Oh shit. Okay, we have to build walls. Damn. Forgot that it's just like dirt and mud that's holding this room together. Okay, slowly but surely they're chipping away at the storage. This pile of rocks is going to take a million. It's probably going to take an in-game year for them to get all these rocks into the stone vending machine. Let's see here. Let me make sure the stone vending machine's working. Yeah, okay. It is working. See, no, don't be so sad. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. We're beautifying your barracks. We're making your training zone a lot more appealing to the eye. Don't be sad. Come on now. You're making me sad. You don't need to be training right now, dude. You're on staggered training right now. This month you should be not training. You're off duty. Guess he has no other choice. Poor guy. I guess he's been in the clink for so long he just doesn't even know what to do anymore. He's got that kind of like boot camp kind of like, how am I ever gonna leave boot camp if it's all I've ever known? I'm sure he'll feel a lot better once he's murderized the dude. Dwarves always feel better when they've murderized a man. A goblin or two, you know? Put him in Mr. Beast Island and let him roam. That's kind of the plan. Once he's like really powerful, well, him and then hopefully others that join the army are really powerful. I am planning on taking the fight to Limmy, building a cage around Limmy, and then Limmy the Cyclops who lives on our island, and then baiting him over to the cages so we can capture him and keep him as a pet. I think we'd treat him nicer than he's treating himself right now. Build his military stuff, his weapon rack, and his armor rack. Like, he's not angry, he's just a little uncomfortable, you know? And I can live with that for a bit. Slowly but surely, the Dwarven parking lot is filling up, which is oh so nice. Our hospital is fully stocked. We just don't have any soap or powder, which we do need to start making soap. We need oil, which we can start processing plants into vials. I think we have the means to make oil. Do we have any vials? How do we make vials? We have to make glass? Let me make some jugs. I'm gonna make some rock jugs. Rock jug. Rock jug. Let's make a couple of rock jugs. Like, am I wrong? Do I need to make some sort of seed press? Or am I misremembering or getting it confused with another game? They can't do it because they need unrotten plants. Yeah. Do we even have a plant that can make seeds? I'm sorry, a plant that can make oil? Can quarry bushes make oil? Hold on, let me look really quick. I know we're about to end here in just a little bit, but oil. Quarry bushes can. Rock nut oil. So how do we... We should have rock nuts. Oh, we have paste? Yeah, we have rock nuts. So make it. Make the oil. Is it process plants to barrel? Oh, I need a screw press. I do need a screw press. I was right. I do need a screw press. How does one make one? Screw press. There it is. Put it next to my quern. I knew I wasn't crazy. Ooh, there he is. All right, we have a screw press. Let's make liquid from paste. That's right, we've got to make... Okay, before we get off here, work orders, add, paste. Mill seeds and nuts into paste. Only do so when the amount of unrotten oil-bearing seeds is greater than 30. Ooh, 20? 5? How many do we have? Shit, we don't have, oh fuck, all right. And you're gonna mill like she's screwing through my press till I paste. Fuck. It's a good one. Fuck. And then that work order, then we're going to do press liquid from paste when the amount of non-pressed oil-bearing glob is greater than, is greater than, oh, there we go. Amount of liquid available. Oil. Let's do, rock nut oil is less than 10. Perfect. And then we'll do 2. Hemp seed paste. Oh shit, we have hemp oil too. Maybe I specify in the work order rock nuts. Can I do that? There we go. Amount of unrotten rock nuts is available greater than 10. Make mill seeds, yes. But can I specify which seeds? Whatever, doesn't matter. Does not matter. Actually it does matter, because I am gonna make it, I'm gonna make it so it's not just gonna look at rock nuts and then completely eat my other supply. There we go. There we go, we're making oil, yes, and then we can make soap. Hemp soap. I bet it smells delicious. Hemp seed press cake. Can we use a press cake for? Is that just trash? It's gotta just be trash, right? We need lye. Oh shoot, how do we make lye? Man, I'm really bad at making soap. I'm really bad at keeping my dwarfs clean. Lye is made in a lye maker at an ashery. But of course, where else would it be made? Do our ashery down here. They're still not getting rid of these like rotten socks. That's fine. Whatever. They'll figure it out. Are you just doing this because you don't have any animals to butcher for fat? No. I have plenty of yaks, and I have fat. I just like having. Seeds are more of a renewable resource than tallow, and I've been making. Yeah, I crave seed oils, linseed, all sorts of seeds. I've been making quarry bushes this whole time. I have plenty of rock nuts. Like, I'm not rocknut seeds. I have a boatload of them. So, where's my ashery? There we go. Need another barrel. Oh, quickly make another barrel, my dwarves, please. I know you're all enjoying the parking lot, but I need another barrel really fast, quickly. Cowboy Snoopy, make a barrel for me. Make a barrel for me now out of persimmon wood. Quickly, quickly. Thank you. I need them to, okay. Need them to grab the barrel, put it there. Okay, they put an empty barrel down there. Gotta use it with an ashery before it's too late. There we go. And we need another bucket too. Of course we do. Migrants? Yes! Perfect! We succeeded. We have some brand new dwarves. There they are. Here they come. Clothier. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How many more dwarves? Oh boy, oh boy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11 new dwarves. More for the labor force. That means we need to start mining out more apartment complexes. Yes! You love to see it. I just realized them walking through here is going to cause noise, which is the whole reason we did this in the first place. We could always just put doors. We're just gonna, they can live with it. We'll just put doors. Look, they're leaving this shit everywhere. Messy, messy, messy. Messy, 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 messy boys. I could just play Dwarf Fortress forever, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Game fucking rocks. I love this game. God damn. Phenomenal game. I'm in the zone right now. I could play for another 2 hours if I was being naughty, but I know some of you would probably like that too, but unfortunately must leave here shortly. Just one more season. Man, that's like 3 hours. That's like 2 hours. 30 minutes minimum. Next time make casino? How? Draw chill? What would the what's the idea behind the casino? It's a Monday night. Yep, I gotta work tomorrow, unfortunately. As much as I'd love to do this full time, we ain't there yet. Ain't there yet. I need to put chests. These guys are taking all their fucking clothes off. Is there any naked dwarves yet? Hold up. Are any of my dwarves naked? No. So the clothing system is working. My dwarves are wearing clothes. Still, I'm pretty sure. Draw chill. What's your recommendation for a casino? Because I'd love to make a casino. How would I do that? Though, like, what would I put in there? You know, to make it a casino. Pull the lever and then random will punish / fun, lava way, or mist. That sounds really good, but I'm gonna have to look into how to make a random like system like that. I guess I can make it so it's constantly rotating. It's like similar to the misters. It could be that I have it just constantly sucking lava up and water up, and then like switching between the two above a hatch, and then I have them pull the lever, and when they pull the lever, it if there's water up there, it'd be water. If it's lava, then that's lava. I could figure that out. That'd be crazy. As much as I'd love, I want to set that up, but I also would like don't want to use it yet until we have enough dwarves to consider collateral for that. Petition? Huh? Oh shit. Oh no, now we need a temple and priest. Oh, okay. That's a good stopping point. Next time we play, which will be Wednesday, we're gonna we'll make a temple for the denomination of towers. The denomination of towers. We'll make a new temple for them. Cool. All right, let's do a quick overview of what we achieved today. Of course, our magnum opus, currently, unless we come up with another clever plot, is the Dwarven parking lot, which will soon be filled with cars that store all of our supplies. Once we figure out means to do so, the Dwarven parking lot begins. I think we'll turn this into a full-blown road as time goes by. Make the floor and walls from pure gold. That'd be great for the casino. It's a great idea. So there's the Dwarven parking lot. We achieved that. Built some walls and some infrastructure stuff. Built our the beginnings of a hospital, which I realize is quite small now, but you know, whatever. That's life. We don't have that many dwarves yet, so it's not a big deal. We have the Dwarven hospital. What else? We got new migrants, so we're building more condominiums for them. We just started making soap. We're in the midst of making soap. We need to make some lye, which I just realized I need a wood furnace for, so we'll build a wood furnace as well. I'll just make a spot for it right here. Right there. Perfect. So we start in the midst of making clean doors. We finished the bathtub, the trough, so we got that. And yeah, there we go. Perfect for now. Next time we're gonna make a temple. We might make the casino if I can find out a viable way to do so. But that is going to be it for the night. So let's just save and quit here. But I'd like to thank everybody for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out when we're playing Decimate Drive. That game was okay. Again, 6 out of 10. But I did want to play it. I did want to switch things up a bit, but we will continue Dwarf Fortress on Wednesday. I might be wanting to play another game, like another quick little other game, like a short game. It really all depends what I'm in the mood for. I just felt that Decimate Drive fit the kind of parking lot theme of tonight. Because I was for sure going to do the Dwarven parking lot, but I think Decimate Drive also added to that, which was great. But yeah, Wednesday, expect more Dwarf. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I'm gonna send y'all somewhere. Where do y'all want to go? Who's up? Who up? Whole bunch of people. Anyways, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that refreshing, cooling ice spell. Is anyone playing Dwarf Fortress right now? Two other people. No. Brongo playing? Is Brongo live, or is he gonna be logging off here soon? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me watch this 30-second ad. I really hate this. How do they expect me to rate anyone if they make me watch an ad before rating them? Like, I know it supports them and all, but that's just ridiculous. I should get some special treatment. They should disable ads for rating purposes, at least. Parking lots aren't the same without an insane person eating weird beans from his totally real wife. Sounds like a very personal experience. Oh no, is he done too? Wait.
Yeah, okay. That was good. I could... Are we vibing? Should I end stream half hour early, or should I, like, do dailies for the last half hour?
Dang it, we have the same schedule. I can never raid Brongo because he's always stopping when I am. Damn, I never thought I'd follow someone who's on the exact same schedule as me. Everyone's always in a different world. Oh shucks, guys, I don't know. You know? Ow! Ow! That's it. Ow! That's it. I'm sending you the jaw. That's it. You poisoned me for the last time. To jaw with you. Get jawed. Get jawed, you miserable buffoons. You miserable buffoons. Anyways, you guys have a great night. Thanks for everybody for watching. If you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. That's when you're going to know I'm going to be live and what I'm going to be streaming. If I'm not playing Dwarf Fortress, I might be playing something else, and that's where you're going to first hear it. Usually day of the stream. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.